Think there may be more victims out there.
Today, students at Adams City High School showing off their right to protest, and they had plenty to say.
We're not saying roll up, you say out! Roll up! Out!
Students walked out. They say they walked out because they don't have a principal. An interim principal has been in place since January, and students say the school board is not taking their concerns into account.
They told us in a school board meeting that their jobs are more important than what we have to say about our school. And I feel like if anybody knows something about our school, it's us, because we're the ones that have to experience it.
Now, the district says it has started the process to find a new principal. In fact, it did so at the beginning of the year, but says no good match has been found yet. Tonight, this man, 39-year-old Patrick Svoboda, is facing charges. He's the man accused of starting our biggest wildfire yet this year. Burned more than 32,000 acres in northeastern Colorado. Investigators say he was welding when sparks caught that field on fire, and that fire burned 4 homes, killed hundreds of livestock, and several outbuildings were destroyed.
Man, this one had a lot of you calling the Denver 7 newsroom today. This Boeing 747, one of the 2 used to carry the president, was spotted over Aurora today. Denver 7's Molly Hendrickson is live, finding out exactly what that plane was doing out there. Molly?
Yeah, Air Force officials say they were doing maintenance cycles, basically mandatory low-flying testing to make sure the aircraft is ready to go back into service. Now, for people living in this neighborhood, they're used to seeing aircraft flying by and hearing it. They live so close to Buckley Air Force Base. But this one caught their attention. Take a look. Neighbors snapped these photos of the iconic modified Boeing 747 as it was doing training over Aurora this morning. No, the president was not on board, but this is one of only 2 planes in the country he flies on. Mike Wilson shot this video of the plane emblazoned with the signature United States of America across the side there. This thing is equipped with 4,000 square feet of floor space, including an office, a conference room, even a medical unit that can function as an operating room. For neighbors, it was quite the sight to see.
East on Arapahoe Road, and as we approached Quincy, it was definitely getting very low and flying low. We were like, wow, is it doing an emergency landing? So my son was like, oh my gosh, I wonder if they're going to Buckley Air Force Base. And
now, the aircraft has advanced electronic communications. It can actually refuel midair, and it takes the president wherever he needs to go. But since we've been out here, we unfortunately have not spotted it. We're live in Aurora tonight. Molly Hendrickson, Denver 7.
All right, keep your eyes peeled, Molly. Thanks. This isn't the first mystery plane that has captured your attention. In fact, right now, go over to thedenverchannel.com for more on another one that received national attention back in November.
New tonight, a federal judge has blocked President Trump's order that would cut off funding to so-called sanctuary cities. And there are several here in Colorado, and happening right now, in fact, a standing room only meeting between the ACLU and Denver's police chief to discuss immigration enforcement under the Trump administration. The ACLU has presented 9 policies it thinks DPD should put into place. We have Jennifer Kovaleski there at that meeting, and she will bring us more details on Denver 7 at 6.
The latest candidate for Colorado governor is from a powerful political family. Mitt Romney's nephew, Doug Robinson, who is a former Denver investment banker, sent a letter to our partner at the Denver Post announcing his candidacy. He's a Republican, just like his uncle. A formal announcement is coming on Friday. So Robinson now joins Republicans George Brockler and Victor Mitchell. They've both announced. As for the Democrats, so far we have Kerry Kennedy, Ed Perlmutter, Mike Johnston, and Noel Ginsburg.
Tourism in Denver, it is booming, and the Mile High City is investing close to $3 billion into the downtown area to keep up for things like new hotels. Denver 7's Connor Wist explains how more reservations mean more revenue for our city.
The phone rings almost 24 hours a day.
Hospitality is a busy business for the Fair Piker family.
And they bring authors from all over, some of the big names.
The hospitality under their roof is rooted in the heart and in their family.
We would slip the baby in the drawer.
So the baby would
sit right here, and the baby and I would be welcoming our guests.
The Castle Marne Bed and Breakfast is a historic spot for Denver visitors.
For us, it's all about the communal experience and knowing everything that we know about the neighborhood, about the history.
But with a surge in the number of people visiting in Denver, this family is adapting to the changes.
We've had to catch up.
Denver hotels are also working to keep up.
We get groups here once and they want to come back again.
Greg Leonard at the Hyatt Regency tells me reservations are stacking up years ahead.
2028, 29, 30.
A recent report shows 16.4 million overnight visitors spent $5 billion in 2016. Downtown Denver has 35 hotels, with 9 added in the last 5 years. One of those is the Maven Hotel, open for about a month now.
We're going to be way ahead of our projections in April and May.
With more growth comes the need for more space.
There's more new office space being built. We're getting more nonstop flights into DIA from around the world, and our convention center is busier than ever.
But for each of these spots, new and old, they all focus on classic hospitality to keep guests coming back to Colorado year after year.
There is something that belongs to our family in every guest room. So we are sharing a part of ourselves with every guest who stays here.
In Denver, Connor Wist, Denver 7.
And I'm sure you've seen all the construction around. In fact, right now there are 4 other new hotels being built in downtown Denver. You know, tonight there is a push to change regulations surrounding prepaid credit cards. This is to protect you.
What's being done to make sure you're not losing money?
Plus, welcome to the future of transportation when Uber plans to roll out flying cars.
And if you think you're waiting at that red light longer than you used to be, well, you're probably right, and we'll tell you why.
We are in between the rain and the snow right now in the Denver area, but this is the next round slated to arrive here in about an hour and a half. How much we can expect this evening here in town?
It's a race against time. Congress has until just the beginning of May to roll back an Obama-era consumer protection rule for those prepaid cards that go into effect next year.
But the trade group pushing to kill these protections will soon have a new president who stands to gain if it happens.
Senior national investigative correspondent Mark Greenblatt has found that that trade group president also heads a company the FTC says has repeatedly deceived consumers.
Parents use them to give to their kids. Employers use them to pay employees. Even the government uses them to disperse payments and benefits. But unlike regular debit or credit cards, prepaid cards don't have the same consumer protections, and they can come packed with fees, often found only in the fine print. But the new rule aims for more transparency, requiring standardized fee disclosures on the actual packaging.
So everybody would get the same little box, like you get with your credit card, to list the fees, and you can comparison shop and pick the card that works for you.
But Lauren Saunders of the National Consumer Law Center warns that without the rule, companies can do whatever they want and consumers lose.
It would really be a tragedy to deprive 33 million households of fraud protection and simple fee disclosures.
A lot of companies disclose the fees on the card even before the rule because that's just good business. But a lot don't. Some don't.
Scott Talbot is with the Electronic Transactions Association, the trade organization pushing for the rollback.
The issue is, though, the way the final rule is written, it says you have to disclose the highest fee with any particular category.
He says consumers may get confused when they compare prices because some cards will offer premium services at a higher cost, while others will have lower fees but for standard services. But advocates say more transparency is needed across the prepaid industry. Our investigation found the president-elect of the Electronic Transactions Association, Chuck Harris, also heads a prepaid card company called NetSpend, which just agreed to pay a $53 million settlement to the Federal Trade Commission following charges that NetSpend deceived consumers in numerous instances, and in some cases, consumers' funds were depleted by company fees.
He is the incoming president for ETA, I think, for next year. Yes, that's correct.
So is his company then benefiting if this gets killed?
I would think they would realize some benefits, yes.
So who's winning here, the consumers or his company?
Both.
The prepaid card company NetSpend did not admit to any wrongdoing in its recent FTC settlement. It did tell us that it does comply with a wide range of consumer and financial laws. Mark Greenblatt for Scripps News in Washington.
Tonight, we have new surveillance video of the United Airlines incident in which that man was dragged off a flight. ABC News has the surveillance video showing police getting on the plane. And it also shows the victim, Dr. David Dow, and his wife boarding the plane. Then his wife runs off and then runs back on the plane. Then, after the scuffle, it appears you see a bloodied officer exiting the plane. You see that? Well, Dr. Dow's attorney says he's getting ready for a lawsuit.
It escalated in his case to physical harm unnecessarily when he was lawfully where he was entitled to be.
The incident report released today reveals the officers who removed Dow say he acted very aggressively, flailing his arms when asked to give up his seat.
So you love beer, you love your dog. Well, you will now soon have a new place to hang out in Jefferson County. The county today approved zoning for Coal Mine Avenue Brewing in Littleton. It will be Jeffco's first craft brewery with an off-leash dog area. It's at Coal Mine near Kipling. Construction can now begin, but no word yet on a possible opening date.
Ride-sharing app Uber isn't just satisfied with giving you rides on land. No, they're taken to the skies, planning to have flying taxis by 2020. I don't know. This is a picture of what Uber Elevate will look like. They will launch in Dallas and Dubai first, and then hoping to have a full-scale rollout by 2023. Uber says the flying cars will cut, say, a 2-hour drive time down to 15 minutes. Again, we'll see. Yeah. If you feel like you're waiting at red lights longer in Denver, you are. Denver Public Works is retiming the lights now all throughout the city because of unprecedented growth and construction that comes with that growth. But that's not the only reason.
It's funny because we're finding that Americans were walking a lot slowly than we used to. So per federal standards, we're actually giving people more time to walk through an intersection.
Let's pick it up, folks. Come on, we're too slow. Right now, most signals downtown are about 90 seconds. If you go to the outskirts of downtown, you can wait as long as 2 minutes.
All right, parents, we all have someone in our families dealing with food allergies, but listen to this. A new study finds 3 out of 4 people who think they have a food allergy are wrong. Our partners at National Jewish Health say some allergies can be outgrown.
Milk and egg, which are very common in young children, outgrown in 70 to 80% of kids, while other foods like peanut, less commonly, so about 1 in 5 kids will outgrow a peanut allergy, even less common for things like fish and shellfish, which are very rarely outgrown.
So if you think you or your kids have a food allergy, a blood test with an allergist would let you know for sure.
All right, out on the Eastern Plains, the clouds been building today. This is a view from our Viero camera at Akron, where they're getting some scattered showers and thunderstorms. In the mountains, it's been periods of snow, and in the metro area, dark skies this afternoon and some rain. Not a lot so far, but there's one more little burst of precipitation that's going to come our way this evening. So your planner looks like this. We're going to drop into the upper 30s to low 40s between 8 o'clock and 10 p.m. with a rain-snow mix. I don't think it's going to amount to a lot, but we might see some minor accumulations in Jefferson County and parts of Douglas County, higher elevations above 10,000 feet. But look at this. 28 degrees by morning. If you've already turned on your sprinkler system, you'll be okay. The pipes in the ground are fine, but you want to shut off the water down in the basement and put a blanket over the exposed